Why you stupid ass popping willies?
So you still working for SNL now, or is that?
I'm back to doing guest work on them where I still am co-writing update features with Pete. But this year, whenever I do so, I'll get a credit like I'll on the show as a writer. So yes, I'm currently a recurring guest writer.
Is it easier, harder than like a normal 9 to 5? Your job as a writer, like, because I know you're working more hours than a 9 to 5.
Well, it is easier because it's hard to work a job you don't want to do.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say like my job is significantly easier than a normal 9 to 5 because I want to do it. And it's what I feel like I'm good at. It's much harder to do a job that you have to do, I think. I would never, that's why I'm doing it. I obviously time becomes a factor, but it's like, I'm doing this because I'm happier doing this and because this is what I should be doing. So no, I definitely think that it's easier to do a job you like doing than a job you don't, even if it's longer.
So you obviously wrote for Comedy Central for the roasts. Were the people getting roasted difficult to work with whenever you wrote?
Well, to be fair, no, I only wrote Pete. For the Justin Bieber roast and the Rob Lowe roast, I co-wrote all of Pete's jokes. And then for the Alec Baldwin roast, I wrote for other people on that one. I wrote for 2 other comics on that one. So I wasn't really interacting that much. I mostly spent my time with the roaster that I was writing for. I can tell you that there were definitely examples of people who didn't have a good sense of humor about being roasted. And Coulter comes to mind. Ludacris, I heard, did not appreciate a lot of the jokes.
Yeah, the Paul Walker jokes.
Yeah. And I feel like it was also the jokes about him. Yeah. But yeah, he definitely didn't like that. But I mean, the problem with both of those was these were people who I think showed up not really having seen this show before. And you need to know, like, people don't get it. Like, they don't get how dark and how deep the jokes might go.
Oh yeah, there's some dark, like what Jeff Ross say about Pete? He was like, the only person that's inhaled more smoke
than Snoop Dogg.
Pete Davidson's dad.
Yeah. Funny story about that is that we went into that being like, all right, we want to write some good Pete Davidson's dad jokes, and I think we did. We closed with those, and we were saying like, well, there's definitely going to be jokes about him, so we definitely want to make sure that you're the one who, like, if anyone's going to be getting laughs off of 9/11, should be him.
Yeah.
His own dad. So I'm saying we should write a joke for that. And then when Pete got to the stage and he met everyone, he was like, hey, so you guys are all doing jokes about my dad dying in 9/11, right? And like everyone was like, what? No. What are you talking about? And then thank God that Jeff Ross and I believe Natasha did. The people you could rely on, thank God.
Yeah, they had some good ones. Okay, so I wrote a roast joke, and roast jokes better than most people. I want you to rate this joke on 1 to 10. Be brutally honest. Tell me if it's shit, if it's good.
Okay,
let's say I'm roasting Emma Stone or something. I say, Emma Stone. Let's hear it for Emma, everybody. So, Emma is so talented. I know Emma is talented because she's the one actress that Harvey Weinstein wouldn't sexually harass.
Here's the thing about that joke. It's not bad. The problem is it's a joke that I'll give it a 5 and I'll explain why. It's not that it's a bad joke. It's that only when someone spends a lot of time on roasts would you realize that that's a formula that is sort of overdone. I'll put it this way. That is a derivation of an older version of, which is not a bad joke, but it's like, but if you're in the roast scene, it'd be a joke you've heard before. Like, that girl would need a makeover to get Me Too'd. That, like that, it's essentially that joke. And it's not bad. The instinct is good. In a vacuum, it is a good joke. The only criticism is that it's a joke that's been done.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with a 5 coming from Dave Sirus.
I'm about to throw this nigga over the ledge. Bruce Willis in 6 Sense, he don't know that he dead. Could let him find out for himself or I could show him instead. And I see your scared tactics. You was weird trapped. You was home sleeping on your homie air mattress. Every artist that's in the game know you an actual lame. You was a bum asking for change and that's factual lame. I heard you bought a new hairline cause it wouldn't grow no more. Before them roll, you was getting jewelry out the clothing store.